Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. It's Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily message. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. Let's get right into your message today. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. I hope, if you're new here, that you find something that brings you back in the future. And if you're one of my returning viewers, I love you to pieces. By the way, the number of subscribers that I was looking for has been reached. I am going to reveal in a separate video something to celebrate that. We reached 22,222 subscribers. In fact, we surpassed that number at the same time that we reached it. So I said that when we reach the number I had in mind, I would do something special. So there will be something special announced soon. Okay, give me time. I've been feeling a little sick and I want to make sure I do this the right way. All right, so keep an ear out for that. Three of Swords, disappointment. What's going on here? You know, I just did your 3-card drawing for all signs, and there's definitely a feeling of disappointment that came through with that, of, you know, needing to carry for someone else. Let's go ahead and see what the obstacle is here. I feel like this is like trying to deal with somebody else's issue, not so much your own, but it could be. 6 of Swords, the challenge here is to let it go, to find peace, to make peace with this. All right, so yesterday's message was about something is going to be taken from you, in the sense that a breakup, the loss of a job, something was going to be taken because something better's coming in for you, and there has to be space made for that. This again might be that happening for some of you now. And your challenge here is to make peace with whatever has been taken, okay? And also keep in mind, something doesn't have to be physically taken, okay? It could be an object that was yours that somebody took, but it could also be, you know, they took your time. They didn't, I don't know, they didn't respect you. They took something from you, or you lost something here. It doesn't always have to be forcibly taken from you. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. What's on your mind? Is there something different than what the message was from yesterday? Yeah, 4 of Wands. This, okay, what I'm getting here is somebody was expecting to go to some sort of event, a celebration, a party, a graduation, something that was supposed to be fun, and you're disappointed because you are not going to be able to do this. Then I'm sorry to hear that. That's bummer. That's big time bummer. And you were so looking forward to this time with somebody, or because of this particular thing, it's like a really good heart space for you. You've been working towards this thing for a long time. Now I'm getting some of you may have saved up money to go to a particular show or concert, or go to Disney, or travel, a cruise, something. And unfortunately, something has come in here and happened to keep you from being able to do this. This could be that somebody important to you has fallen sick and you need to stay to take care of them. I do get travel here. So I am getting like you were supposed to move, travel, have fun. This is like your vacation time, a cruise possibly even. And they said, well, we got norovirus on the ship, so we're going to have to cancel the cruise. So, you know, I'm getting that type of energy. Could be you are having to work. I'm getting most of you are going to be able to like retain or get your money back for the most part. Not all of you, and not all of the money that you invested in this. And if it was time, you can never get that back. So there is going to be a disappointment here. All right. And you're thinking about how you can move forward, how you can do this in the future. So you're already actively seeking solution here. That's fantastic. That is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and see what the foundation of this situation is. And anybody who's new here, please keep in mind these are examples. They're not, do not have to be that specific to your life, okay? And by the way, this is also a judgment-free zone. So anything I say is not meant to be a judgment on you or anyone else. This place is better than Planet Fitness because you do not even have to work out here. All right. So the message is the message. If it does offend you in some way, look a little deeper into yourself instead of into me. Okay. Or look deeper into the message or yourself. 9 of Wands is the foundation here. How are you going to persist? How are you going to move forward? How are you not going to lose, your money? What can you do to stand firm? It looks like your way is blocked. How can you move forward? That's what's at the foundation here. The disappointment is inevitable. And your choice of how you handle it is what the solution is. Okay, how are you going to handle this? What are you going to do to move forward? Okay, let's see what the most likely immediate future is here concerning this particular disappointment, please, Spirit. We've got Temperance and the 9 of Coins. If you can stay level-headed. Okay, I've got an example for you here, and it's a real life one that I went through. And Spirit said that's a good one. So keep your head, keep your cool. Don't lose it when you hear about this disappointing thing. All right, because you've got the Temperance and the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is you break free, you have your money, you have some sort of restitution here. Okay, there's something about a cruise, because my story is about when I went to go on a cruise. I think it was maybe my first or second one with my ex. Anyways, we got to the airport, and we were informed that our flight had been canceled and that our flight had been hit by lightning. Okay, our plane had been hit by lightning. Our flight had been canceled. Please go to the desk and see what can be worked out. Now, there was this huge group of people that were with one travel agent, and she went up to the booking agent or the airport agent and started screaming at that person, saying, "You need to get these 50 people onto that cruise ship. What the heck? I can't afford." I mean, she was blasting this poor human being that had nothing to do with this. And, she was told to step aside, we'll figure it out and blah, blah, blah. And my husband and I were the last ones that got up to the counter because we didn't want to be a part of any mess. And he explained, the teller asked us what we needed, and my ex jokingly said, "Hey, we know that you're limited on space. We know you're doing the best you can do to get us where we got to go. This is not unusual for this to happen. We're not adverse to taking first class seats if that's all you have left." Done, the guy says. Done. Just like that. Had us in first class. Because we weren't creating a scene. Because we kept our heads. Because we were agreeable people. Do you know what I'm saying? So keep your head here, whatever the disappointment is. And I know most all of you do. I know that. And that's why this is going to happen the way it's going to happen. But for those of you who might be too tired, keep in mind, if you can keep that level head, whatever went awry can be fixed. And if you, again, lighter energy, compassion for the person who you're dealing with, because it's not their fault that this happened. They're just the booking agent, they're just the concert agent, whatever, yeah, be kind and compassionate to them. Be aware of how you are treating others, and you are going to come out on top. All right, let's see what happened here in the past. What created this situation? Let's see what else is going on here for you. Yeah, that was awesome. We actually got round trip tickets on first class. And there was only like 3 other people in first class. Okay, 2 of Wands here. A decision, okay? Feeling stuck about a decision. And look at this. You have the same star in the sky in both the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, which, by the way, is 11 Wands, which is 11. Portals, opportunities, doors, and that's a doorway. So I feel like you were unsure of what decision to make, how to move forward with this, what to do with this, but you decided you were going to persevere. You were going to be peaceful about this, level-headed. I feel like you may have dealt with something very similar to this in the past and maybe didn't handle it as well as you would have liked. You didn't handle the situation or the person that you were dealing with very well. Okay, that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It just means that it didn't go the way you thought it would go. This time, you've got a different energy because you're like, oh, I don't have to really stress about this. They will do what they can to refund my money. That's part of the process. If I'm kind and I'm gentle and I can reach a human being instead of AI, then you'll probably be fine. And that might be the challenge right there, is being patient as you reach out to an actual person. That may be your challenge. Okay, don't just give up, but don't get frustrated either. All right, it looks like you handle it just fine. Let's go ahead and see how you actually do, what you do, how you see yourself dealing with this. Queen of Cups. Yeah, emotionally stable. You've been around the block, you know. You're going to be as peaceful as you can. Sit back, relax, and let things develop as they're going to. Take a long bath before you speak to anyone. You know, take a long walk and get rid of all that adrenaline. You know, yeah, so you're going to do what makes you feel good and comfortable first before you address the situation. You're going to get yourself centered, relaxed, calm. Beautiful. I'm kind of looking at the card, noticing some different things. I'm noticing six cups. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups. So again, it feels like something that you may have dealt with in the past, but this time you're going to make sure you don't just rush in, that you're going to think it through. You're going to get yourself centered and feeling good before you try to address the situation. Beautiful energy there. All right, your environment, the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to have an agreeable energy here. Like whoever you deal with, they're going to see that you're respectful, you're kind, you're considerate, and they are going to treat you in kind. Oh, I just got chills. Just like that airport clerk, teller, whatever you want to call it, counter person. He was so nice. I mean, he didn't even say anything other than done. And we were like, what? What's done? And he's like, here you go. And he just handed us the tickets. And we saw that we had first class. So it's just however you handle it, it's going to come back to you in a very nice way. It's going to pay off. Your energy is going to pay off. Wow, I got big chills off of that. All right, let's see what's going on behind the scenes. By the way, Toby, thank you so much for asking me what's going on with my health. I appreciate you reaching out. Especially since you've got so much going on already. You're such a loving, big-hearted person. I love that about you. All right. And prayers go out to all of you who might be going through anything right now. My heart is with you. What's going on behind the scenes here? What is it you need to know? That's the question. The Tower, something unexpected is going to come your way, but it's going to be a blessing. You aren't going to see this coming either. You are not going to see this coming. There might be a refund through the mail, an instant credit to your account, something that like immediately is taken care of here. And it's unexpected. It's not a bad tower though. This tower is not being hit by lightning or struck or anything else. It's like peaceful nighttime, just like dreams coming in, okay? Things floating in. Dreams coming true as you're sleeping, like you're a connection here. All right, let's see what the most likely outcome is going to be. The Page of Swords. You've got the Death card on the bottom of the deck with the Six of Pentacles. So some sort of balance is restored. All right, I'm hearing you may have to wait to hear. Like something's going to happen pretty quickly, but you might not know about it right away. Okay, so like an instant credit to your bank account, and maybe you don't even realize it happens until you get the paper letter from the business in the snail mail, okay? Yeah, there's like this just being at peace, but something's going to come in here, finishes it off, and restores balance. There you are on your new path, so that stops there. All right, so this is good. This is a challenging situation, but you've come up with a good solution by staying cool, staying calm, asking for what you need. I heard that, and I forgot to say that to you. So when you try to reach a human being and you're not reaching, don't give up. Persist. You may have to write, literally email them to get a real person. Whatever it is, as long as you can stay level-headed. But you need to be clear about what you would like to have happen. Don't leave it up to them, okay? Say, look, I really wanted this to happen. And if this is your boss telling you you can't go because you're needed at work, then make sure you say, okay, I need to reschedule. I want to do that as soon as possible because there's other people here at work who are on the schedule already. How can we make this work? Okay, make sure that you're getting your needs met here. And if you're dealing with a corporation, make sure that you're saying to them, I would like a refund because you canceled, and maybe something, to make up for my time, my sadness, whatever. Ask. You never know. If you do it the right way, you're probably going to get what you want. Now, if somebody was taken from your life, like a romantic partner, and you broke up, that person just was not meant for you, okay? There's happier times. There's happier relationships. And that, not every two people who come together are meant to stay together forever. You don't know each other. That's what relationships are all about, getting to know each other. So if that's what you're looking for in this message, about a relationship, romantic, friendship, family, whatever, this message still fits with that. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here as far as your Angel Oracle message. The cards need air, I heard. I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Okay. 1717 drama alert. See, you're about to have your disappointment. All right, take a few deep breaths and focus your attention inwards. Be calm. Find your place of center. You will need time to think things over and consider what your options are. At this time, you will need to rely completely on yourself to handle this situation. No one else can do it for you. Okay? You might not believe it, but you are actually heading in the right direction. And this tells me that this is something better for you. What appears to be a lull in activity or something taken from you, it's just a natural part of the process. And again, it may take time for this to happen. You may have to be persistent and persevere until you can actually talk to a human being. Some of you might be able to resolve the situation through an online system, a quick phone call, something like that where you chat. I don't know. But others of you, it is going to require a lot of patience. And, how much are you willing to do to get back what you want, to overcome this disappointment? Yeah, I'm hearing voucher. So if you're like going on a cruise or a trip, a vacation or something like that, you may get a full refund and a voucher. It's quite possible for like an activity or a drink package or a meal package or an upgrade in your room the next time you book a cruise or stay with somebody. That happened to us too. We ended up with concierge service too. Well, I'll tell you what, we really chose the right way to handle that situation that day. We benefited big time from that. All right, so your first yes or no answer here is no, but sweet, sweet victory. Mountains that stand in your way of your goals are crumbling. However, this is going to require all of your patience and your perseverance, okay? This situation still requires perseverance and your ability to stay ahead of the problem, to keep your cool, to think it through before you get there, okay? This is the foundation for your success. All right. That was so funny because I was telling you what Spirit was saying, and then I read the words on the card afterwards, and it says the same thing. Too funny. All right. All of your patience is going to be required here. Answer number 2, yes or no. Long-awaited events are going to flow into your life like a warm, murmuring stream of cleansing water. There's that bath, the Queen of Cups. It will envelop you in a captivating sense of grandiose possibilities and significant changes. You don't allow life to happen to you. You allow life to happen for you. And how does that happen? Because we choose our energy. Beautiful. So your third and final answer here is a yes answer, and it says a tailwind of change is going to bring you some intriguing news. There's that Tower and that Page of Swords. This will be a great chance for you to take advantage of your position. You conclude the work you have started and radically strengthen your position. You will be ablaze with inner strength and magnetic energy. Nothing can stop you because you're putting out that right energy. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely love it. Don't forget to look for, what did I say? Oliver the octopus. He is here somewhere, or she, Olivia. I don't remember what I named her now. All right, let's see what blessing you can count on to come in as an indication. I feel like this blessing is going to show up and then you're going to have a disappointment. So let's see what happens here. All right. You've got the Rose and the Tent. Romance is in the air, so it could definitely be about a romantic relationship. But whatever it is, it's a temporary situation. Okay? It will be resolved quickly. You've also got the Wishbone. A wish will be granted. So something will be fixed here. You will still, I feel like whatever is taken here, whatever disappointment you're facing, you find a working solution that's beautiful. All right, it's time to go out and have some fun, even if you're not doing what you had originally planned to do. Get out and still enjoy yourself. And then you have dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. So maybe you were supposed to get together with a friend, travel to see a friend, hang out with a friend. Somebody else may be also looking for you, looking to spend time with you, have some fun with you. I'm hearing the name Trent, but I'm also hearing Trenton, New Jersey. Wallace, Sorensen, Farrelly, Farrell. All right, let's see what we have on the letter dice. Those were all just coming through. All right, it's a wild. I'll re-roll that. Abigail, Fabio, Hillary, Jill, Ginger, Jargon. No, that's not. Yeah. But also a name similar to that. I'm not getting it. Noga, India, Ignatius, Connie, Canada, Jaffe, George, Joffrey, Phoebe, Fagin, Philip, Finn, John, Chicago, Shannara, Chion. All right, South Carolina, Jason, Jolisa, Jaylene. I was going to say Sally. Okay, Sally. Sybil. Salardo. Basil. Basile. San Francisco Bay. New Zealand. Helen. Lehigh. Leah, Tabby, Ligert, Fatima, Halter, Mully, Maloney, Mallory, Melissa, Sable, Sadie, Sunny, Mona, Monica, Mallory. I think I just said Mallory. You're really being called out here. Siemens, Basswood, Basie, Faye, Gail, Galena, Libby, Layman, Lyman, Linus, Lacey, Labrador, Abyss, Abyss, Abyss. Okay. Tonzi, Tony, Tonga, Thomas, Laurie, Larissa, Lily, Sissy, Sussman, Mickelson, Donnelly, Yukon, Kay, Nora, Stuart, Jason. All right, that's what I've got for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this message. Watch one of these 2 videos if you have time. Love you guys to pieces, and I'll see you in the next message.